Hi everybody, how's everybody doing today? I am so excited because we finally received our package from Popmart. This is the We Bare Bears Mega Space Molly 400%. You all know I'm very excited to unbox and review this one because it is a blind box. We have no idea whether we're going to be opening a panda, a brown bear, or a polar bear, but I cannot wait to be surprised. And to be honest with you, I am looking forward to seeing what is in this box to see if I want to get another one from this series. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Pop It and Purse It, where we unbox and review, tada, Mega Space Molly, Mega Royal Molly, any blind box, and explore luxury goods whenever we can. Wow, I cannot wait to see what is in this box, and I hope that you're as excited as I am. What are we waiting for? Get your coffee, get your tea, your juice, whatever it may be, relax with me and unbox We Bare Bears. Okay, so first of all, this is one of the few Mega Space Molly that is fully covered in fabric. Now, I don't know if this is going to be similar to the fabric they use on the Panda Mega Space Molly that they released this year or earlier this year, and they also re-released it again later on this year. So I have no idea. Or is it going to be the Sherpa fabric that they use for TED 2? If you've seen the series or the show, this is actually going to be showing the personalities of each one of this bear. So Grizz is, kind of like bold and carefree spirit. Panda is more on the sensitive kind of situation. And then Ice Bears, the cool and kind of like super awesome bear. And so we have no idea which one's going to be. Now, if you ask me which one I prefer, I actually like Grizz, and I also like Panda just because the Panda is going to match my collection already. And then Grizz, I don't have a brown Mega Space Molly except for Mocha, which right now the whole set is not complete yet. But if I do get Ice Bear, that would be the first for me too. That is fully white. So again, all of them would be super cool. But anyway, let's go ahead and unbox. One, two, three. I don't know which one we're gonna get, so I'm very excited about that one. Okay, so normally I would actually pull out the authentication card first, but because this is a Mega Space that is a blind box, I want to get surprised on who we get, so I'm not going to do that. We're just gonna, slowly slide her off. So let's see. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I don't want to peek. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay, so this is the card. We're going to just set that aside. Okay, ready? Ta-da-da. Oh my gosh. I just saw which one we got. I don't know. Did you get it? Did you see which one I got? Oh my gosh, we might have gotten the coolest bear in town. Ta-da! This is Ice Bear, the polar bear. Oh, look at her nose. This is so cool. Okay, so some good news. First off the bat, we have the camcorder. You guys know that I've had several issues with Popmart where the package came to my house sealed directly from Popmart and it's missing camcorder. So that's pretty awesome already. White is actually my mom's favorite color. I miss her so much. So that's pretty cool that kind of reminds me of my mom. Oh my gosh, this is super cool. I am so excited to touch it because I want to know like if it's super soft or kind of similar to the Panda that I already have. And that's also going to give me an idea whether or not I want more of the We Bare Bears collection. Now, the bad part about this series is that even the Pop Now, you're not going to be able to guess like which one it is. So it is 100% risky, high risk. Because guess what? You're not going to be able to shake. You're not going to be able to get a hint. So if I purchase it again from Popmart, it is a $350 worth of risk because I don't know which one I'm going to get. Oh, wow. It is super plush, you guys. It is super plush. So you all know that I have been collecting Mega Space for a while. This is actually a shorter plush than my Panda. So I was hoping that this would be more on the Sherpa fabric because if you look at the pictures, it looks like it's not going to be short hair. It's going to be like, like a fluffy hair. So that's pretty interesting. Like, I'm not sure if they had advertised it well. But anyway, so let's take off the protection. Oh my gosh, you guys, I almost feel like I need need a glove because I don't want to get it dirty. This is going to be interesting. Oh, that is so cool. So you're not gonna see Molly's like normal glove hand in this one. Like it kind of just looks like a knob on one hand, and then the other one, that's good because obviously you have to put the camcorder in. This bear, Ice Bear, is fully white, you guys. And look, they have an extra cover because they don't want you to scratch the canisters. Okay, so let's start with just looking at the front. Wow, it is so white with black nose and black eyes. It is very simple, very simple. It has the marking of the end of that suit, but again, you can barely see it because it's completely covered in this white fur. It has the A and B buttons here, and they picked kind of like a very light gray. It is not shiny, but it is also not like fully matted, so it's just like a really light gray cable that goes from the front all the way to the canister. But before we look at the canister, I want to just talk about the patch here. This is very similar to my Panda. The patch is embroidered, and then the Ice Bear name tag is also embroidered. So that's pretty cool. And then it goes from head to toe, like no joke. There is no space in between. This is from head to toe fur fabric. And then the bottom of the feet, look, it has that like copyright for the company that does the We Bear Bears. They always do that for collaboration. And then instead of that marking on the foot that is molded into the shoes, it's just kind of like a stamp of Kenny's Work Popmart on the bottom of the feet here, because again, it is fabric, so they can't really do anything better than that. Okay, and then when we look at the back, ta-ta-da-da, they also kept it really simple. So we have the A and B canister with the brown A and B letters, and I bet you it's because if you want to collect all three, you're gonna have Grizz, which is brown, so that's gonna match him. And then the bottom of the canister is black to match the gray canister here, and also Panda. So that's actually pretty cool. Oh my gosh, look at that little bear tail. That is so cute. It would have been cuter if this is magnetic. That would have been cool. And then look, it says We Bear Bears at the back of the helmet, which is, I mean, if they're doing collaboration, that normally would happen. Okay, I adjusted my camera a little bit so that you can see her from head to toe. Again, very angelic white, but I really like the tail. That is super cute. So now let's look at Molly in all of her beautiful self. So ta-ta-da-da. Wow, I love it. Oh my gosh, she is so cute, you guys. We all know that Molly has this signature mole, lower lashes for the spacemolly, and her signature lips and rosy cheeks. I love it so much. Now, do I love her like with her helmet off? Yes, of course, because it makes it so much cuter than with the helmet down. But of course, if you love the We Bear Bear series and you have all three, you're probably gonna want to display them with their helmet down. But anyway, that's always up to the collector, you guys. Okay, before we forget, let's go ahead and check out the camcorder. How do you feel about this? Like, which bear would you prefer for your collection? It's kind of hard to get all three right away because they're so expensive. I don't think that I would want to get all three right away. Again, I have a budget for these things, you guys, so it's not like I can just, you know, get all three. But I am learning a little bit that instead of buying small little things from Popmart, I would prefer to just get the Mega Spacemolly because they do hold their value. So this is the camcorder. So they did mix the color of Panda and Grizz and also Ice Bear. So that's pretty cool. Again, they want to make it uniform, right? Even though there's three of them in the series. So that's cool. Nothing special here. There's no other really kind of like different design. So I kind of wonder what Grizz would look like too, because then should I be expecting her to be just fully brown, similar to Ice Bear with a brown camcorder? I mean, it looks like it from the picture too. So let's see how hard it is to put this in. Oh, I don't know how to put this in, because guess what? The Panda, okay, so she did, okay, so you can put it in, but it's really hard. Remember, the Panda, even though Panda has fully fabric suit to her glove, all the way to her gloves, she only have a bamboo stick. So it was easier for me to place that bamboo stick in her hand. But this one has a camcorder, and so you just really have to like shove it in there. Oh my gosh. So this is what it looks like. If you want to see it up close. Ta-da! Oh, how cute. Cutie. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm actually really happy with this one. I love that it contrasts the color of her face and you can see it right now like this. That is super cool. And then let's just check the authenticity card really quickly to see if there's anything special. Remember, when they had released the Sanrio one, there's like special cards in the Sanrio. When they released the other ones too. This one does not have a special card, but I do want to show you the back of the card because it's not just the checkered black and white. So this one does kind of like oh, it is a different picture of the bears. Oh, that is so cute. And then you guys know, let me just cover the product ID, that when they do a collaboration, they actually have the Popmart Molly in here and then a little logo or name of the collaborated company. So that has the We Bear Bears here, and then of course the gold leaf side profile of Molly. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh my gosh, I am so happy. I actually thought that I'm not gonna like Ice Bear because it's so simple when I opened her up at first, but now with her face opened up like this and her camcorder, I love it so much. Oh my gosh. So now the question is, do I want to try again? Should I try again? I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait until they have the mega deals on the TikTok live. I'm gonna see when they have those like, hey, free bags and free, chairs or whatever, and then I'm gonna buy another one of the We Bear Bears to see if we can get, hopefully, Panda and Grizz. If not, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna have to trade. But anyway, I hope that you love that unboxing as much as I do. I cannot wait for her to sit or to stand up with my mocha Molly. If you haven't seen that unboxing, I will link it up above on the right side here so you can check her out. My mocha limited edition. That is very exciting too. Anyway, until next time, bye everybody.